Addendum SCP-1440-A. The following is an interview conducted with SCP-1440 during the fourth attempt to contain it on Area 142. The log was being stored on a remote server, hence its survival. Interview Log 1440-7. Interviewer, Dr. Dumbledore. Interviewed, SCP-1440. Forward. Following the arrival of SCP-1440 to Area 142, personnel began complaining about severe headaches and nausea. In the next 2 days, 3 of the 4 on-site water purification filters broke down, Area 142's hangar collapsed, causing the deaths of multiple airmen, and Dr. Dumbledore, previously in perfect physical condition, suffered a complete collapse of both kidneys and both lungs simultaneously.
Good afternoon, SCP-1440.
And to you, Doctor.
Do you know why we brought you here?
Of course I do, and I applaud you for still attempting to contain me. But since your last 3 attempts, I've come to realize you cannot help me. It would be best if you let me go, for your own good. The first brother is already standing behind you, Doctor. You would best hurry.
You mentioned these brothers before. 3 if I recall correctly.
3, aye. Different, but one and the same. All crew, all vengeful, all capable of holding a grudge for a long time. They are the cause of my misfortune, and therefore the cause of yours. The second brother joins the first. Time is running short. Release me, or I cannot vouch for your safety. It may already be too late.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't do that. Besides, you mentioned 3 brothers. If the third isn't here yet, we must have some time left.
The third never appears. In that, he is crueler than both his brothers, for he knows his appearance is the only thing that will set me free. I have spent time untold searching for him, trying to return his prize and those I won from his brothers, but to no avail. The second has his hands on your shoulders. It is too late now. Doom is never far behind the second. Before you perish, my poor child, allow me to give you one word of advice.
Go ahead.
Should you choose to challenge death to a game of cards for your life, there is only one thing you must never do.
And what is that?
Win.
Closing statement. At that moment, the on-site nuclear device stored in Area 142 detonated, despite multiple fail-safes. Area 142 was destroyed, and all on-site personnel were killed. SCP-1440 was spotted more than 3,000 kilometers away from Area 142's location a week following its destruction, suffering from no apparent harm. After 3 additional containment breaches, attempts to contain SCP-1440 have been suspended indefinitely. Addendum SCP-1440-B. Due to the growing size of human population and its rapid expansion into previously empty areas, SCP-1440 assessed during its 5th containment that it is becoming increasingly difficult for it to avoid contact with humanity while still adhering to its compulsion. Analysis of the subject's traveling pattern is continuing, as are efforts to find a permanent containment procedure.